Okay, check. This one I'm going to record, and you can write it down with me. Our double numbers will be 21 times 13. Now, in the beginning, it's going to be hard, but once we learn how to put it in the correct spot, you're going to be able to solve any multiplication problem. Now, here's my box, and in my box, I'm just going to make four squares. I'm going to make my four squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to place these numbers in the box and on the top and on the side. When I break my numbers down, it's easier for me to understand what I'm doing. Multiply means I'm going to add many times. When I multiply 21 times 13, I'm going to add the numbers inside. The numbers inside 21, if I break it, are 20 and 1. I'm going to add these numbers inside this box when I multiply. 13, if I break it down, becomes 10 and 3. Now, when I multiply 20, 1, 10, and 3, I'm going to have the numbers inside here. But what I'm going to do is shuffle them around, fix them up, and then later I'm going to add. When I multiply numbers, I want to place my big, large numbers closest to the top. I'm going to put 20 and 1 to my top layer, 20 and then 1, 20 and then 1. Now my next step is to use the numbers 10 and 3 and use the same model, but this time going up and down. 10 goes closest to 20, and then 3 comes down here. Now you always want to be careful. You want to confirm and double check your numbers. 20 and 1, 20 and 1, check. 10 and 3, 10 and 3, check. Now I'm going to multiply. 20 times 10, that goes in here. 20 times 10, I know 2 times 1 is 2. And then I just include my zeros. How many zeros do I have? I have 1 and 2. So I put 2 zeros inside. It should be 200. 20 times 10 is 200. Now I'm going to move on. 10 times 1. 10 times 1. 10 times 1. Then I put 10. And you want to double check. 10 times 1 is 10. Now I want to move down. 20 times 3. 20 times 3. Well, I know 2 times 3 is 6. And then how many zeros? 0. 1. So 20 times 3 is 60. My last number is the baby number. 3 times 1. 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Now that I know all the numbers inside, I'm going to add, because remember, multiplication means you add many times. 200, 10, 60, and 3. I'm going to add those numbers many times. 200 plus 60, 200 plus 10, 200 plus 3. Multiplication means I add many times. So if I were to rearrange 21 times 13, it would be like this. This is all the numbers inside it. Now I'm going to add and condense the numbers, make them smaller. 60 plus 10 is 70. Bring the 3 down. Now I have 200. All I'm doing is I'm combining my numbers. You can combine 200 plus 60. You can combine 10 plus 3. It's up to you. 273. Now you want to double check all your numbers. You don't have to memorize, but you want to double check. You want to confirm that all the numbers are written down correctly. You want to just use the scaffold. You want to use your charts. Let's go back to the beginning. 21 times 13. The first step is to break the number down to see what's inside. 20 and 1. Now break 13. 10 and 3. Once you have the numbers correctly, you want to place 20 and 1 up top. And then the second number, 13, 10 and 3, you want to place the 10 and 3 on the bottom, up and down. 3 is at the bottom, 10 is at the top. 10 times 20 is 200, check. 10 times 1 is 10, check. 3 times 20 is 60, check. 3 times 1 is 3, check. And then double check that your numbers are accurate. 200, 200. 60, 60. 10, 10. 3, 3. All my numbers are lined up, ready to be combined. 200 plus 70 plus 3. Now, how did you get 70? Well, you added 60 plus 10. 273. And you may also double check with a calculator. Again, this is really advanced. You're not going to see this until 5th grade and 6th grade. But we can still play with numbers. 21 times 13 is 273. Let's practice some more.